I'm very excited. Like, I'm so excited. Like, I'm excited. I'm excited like a child at Christmas. Yeah, I'm excited because Tacha, the Tacha, Bbnaija Tacha, global Tacha, everyday Twitter trending topic Tacha is my guest.
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hope you guys have been great.
Now, I've had a conversation with Tacha before when she hosted me on her Instagram live to talk about this show. And, you know, after I told her we need to flip it back, and I'm looking forward to talking to her. She's such a remarkable woman. There's so much confidence, so much assuredness, so much wisdom, you know, and I think I'm going to have a blast talking to her. So Tacha is the person who, no comments, makes news. And so I'm excited to see what this conversation is going to reveal about the inner life, the motivation, the inspiration, and the direction of this amazing young woman's life. I can't wait. So, before the house, what was your vision for yourself?
It was, I think I'm in a static place and I need this platform. I need this huge platform. I just want to get into the house. So when he rejected me in Port Harcourt, I said, listen, it's cool. I lodged in the hotel in Port Harcourt. Came downstairs as early as 4 a.m.
Right. You lodged in the hotel of the audition?
Yes. Right. I had to lodge in the hotel.
Right.
Came downstairs as early as 4 a.m.
Yeah.
Got audition as late as 4 p.m. And got rejected. They said, oh, so sorry, this is not your year. You guys should try next year. I said, cool.
Did you expect that was going to happen?
Yes, I didn't know I was going to get into the house. It was my first audition. I didn't audition a year before.
Right.
Like 2019 was my year.
Yeah.
And even when I got rejected in Port Harcourt, that same day, I had to put a call across to my trainer. I'm like, listen, we're heading to Enugu right now.
Right.
Got Enugu like so late. I think as late as 11 p.m.
Right. For the next
and then I got
one.
picked in Enugu.
Yes. So when you say that, you knew that it was your year because people are looking for that testimony. How do you know that this is your year? How do you know?
Well, I've said my prayers.
Yeah.
Like God knew in my heart that this is what I really, really want. Like I need this platform. I need to show Africa and the world who Simply Tacha is. I need to show the ultimate influencer. Like people need to know me for me.
Yeah.
Really.
And before that, you were a vlogger. Before
that.
Yeah. And a content creator as well. This your self-confidence. Where does it come from? This sense of, I know who I am. Like your word you use, I'm too much of a person for that. Where did that come from?
I think that came from disregard from people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
It had a lot to do with my childhood actually. Like high school and not being in any group. Because they always have cliques in schools, like this clique, that clique, and I wasn't in any. Like nobody wanted me in their cliques and stuff. Right. So I had just a friend, and I think she did something bad to me, and I could remember myself tearing up in the house, and my mom came out like, "Why are you tearing up?" So we had a conversation, and up from there, she made it. How do I put it? Like
a mission.
Exactly, to make sure that I can be all by myself and be happy. To make sure that my happiness comes from within. Like I don't need anybody's validation to feel pretty or to feel okay about myself. So it was a mission for her. It was very deliberate. You get? So it came from childhood.
Right, that's powerful. And then your mom is late?
Yeah.
Yes. So when did she pass? How old were you?
It's 18.
18. How was that?
It was very tragic because I was in the university at that time.
Right.
And I was writing my exams. It was second semester exams, and it kind of like caused a little kind of drift. Right. It was very, very tragic for me.
Right.
And I still haven't moved on from that, I think.
Right, you haven't. So how do you deal, even though you haven't moved on, how do you, when the memories come, when that happens, how do you deal with that? Especially, and I'm asking especially because obviously she was tied into this self-confidence and
building me, and now she's not even there to see me be the woman.
Yes. So how do you deal with that when that comes to you?
Well, how do I deal with that? I just most of the time say a prayer or feel the pain. Like I let myself feel the pain and feel better afterwards.
Welcome to Alpha, a thriving community of women who are changing the game. Alpha gives you the tools you need to take your best shot in life. Alpha by Union Bank, enabling success for women.
Over 98% of Nigerians are liable to go broke if they have a healthcare emergency or a crisis because they don't have health insurance. We need to have as many people as we can who are covered, so that when they need it, they can get access to healthcare. Go to hmo.com/withchude to find a plan that can help you and help your family. Let's make a difference in our own lives. Your dad is in Port Harcourt.
Yeah.
Are you close to your dad?
Very close.
Right. How does he see all of your life, everything? How does he ride?
Sometimes when we would talk via video, he say, good, daughter, you're not around for me to shout on.
Right.
Yeah. So I think we really miss that part where he's like complaining about this. But then, it's just because he loves you, he's complaining.
Right.
Like, we just miss that fun part. And we didn't see this coming.
Yes.
Where I'm not now in the house.
Yes.
Because I know if there's one thing my dad wanted, he didn't want me to leave.
Right.
Not even get a place, nothing.
Right. Are you an only child?
No. We're two girls.
Right, okay.
But we're three now. My dad remarried to have a little sister.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So he didn't want you to leave the house and then
My dad is okay.
Yeah.
It's not right for parents to have favorite kids though. So let me put this out there. But I would say I'm his favorite.
You're very close
then
to
for my sister, my mom. Then me for my dad. So like very, very close. My mom does something not nice to me. I'm not going to eat.
Yeah.
I'll make sure I cry till he's back.
Right.
And I know he'll do something.
Right. So are you close to your sister?
Yeah, we're close, but she's in PhD as well.
She's in PhD as well. Right.
A naval officer.
Right. I know your mom she's a naval officer.
Yeah, my sister.
Right, your sister, right. I know your mom was from Ghana.
Yeah, my mom is Ghanaian, from Sunyani to be precise. Right. But then she grew up in Nigeria.
Right. So you've
in Lagos State.
Yeah.
Actually.
Right. So you've relocated to Lagos now.
Yeah.
So no longer are you still Port Harcourt's first daughter?
Yeah, I'm still Port Harcourt first daughter. I'll rep my state anytime, any day.
Right.
The coolest city, peace city, and the whole of Africa. Right.
If you're so focused, and this is a very Nigerian journalist question, but it just comes to me. If you're so focused on work, where are you finding time? They always ask you, like, who is the man in your life? When are you finding time for relationships? Are you finding time? Because you look like you're all about this bag, this money, this
I'm
focus,
in a relationship in my
work.
bag.
No, you cannot.
That's a relationship I'm in.
But, the bag doesn't lie down. You can't go on a date.
How are you even sure?
You go down date with the money.
How are you even sure it doesn't lie on the bed and make sleeping?
So you tell me.
All of the money
Tell
back.
me.
I think it does actually.
Right. Is it going to be like this for a long time?
It is going to be like this for a long time actually. I'm like keen on working.
Yeah.
Because even with everything that I do, some people still don't get to understand all of the underground work that goes on for the end product that you see. So we just have to keep working. Right. And then there's this pressure on you when you go into the BBN house, come out from the house. There are loads and loads of expectations. Yeah. And I'm not saying people should be driven by what people expect of you. Right. But it's like, this is who Tacha is, even if I go into the house.
Right, you've been this focused on,
Yes, exactly. And I'm just following up.
So what's your support system?
God.
Support system.
Family and friends.
So do you have a close network of friends? Because then you told me that you're alone now. You know?
Yes, I am.
Even your ambivert is more introvert than extrovert.
Is it? Yeah, kind of.
Yes, it's more introvert than extrovert. So, I mean, human support system. Where do you go when you are down? How do you? Yes, because yes, it's God, but you know, sometimes God sends human beings. How do you?
I do have a God-sent human actually.
Right.
So I have God, I have this God-sent human.
Right.
I have other friends, but it's not so deep. But friends, but it's more of phone calls, like how you're doing.
Right.
But then when work gets really intense, we can't even talk because of work. But then family, I always speak to them. Okay,
that's
video calls, always.
Right.
So we're always in touch.
Right. So you will be you're 23 this year or 24 this year?
23.
23. Wow. Okay, so how do you? What would you call the highlight of your life so far? Now, if it's Big Brother, I would want you to point out what
exactly?
It.
Okay.
Yes.
I think the highlight would be the disqualification.
Really?
Yes, it would be it would be the disqualification.
Right.
God wanted that to happen. And I trust God. I follow Him. I don't exactly know why this had to happen or why this is happening, but I trust the process. And everything's going on really, really great.
You don't wait for life. You go to meet life. It's not about how many chances you get. It's what you do with what you've got. Cup after cup. Morning after morning. Start strong. Finish strong. It all starts with a Nescafe.
I read a remarkable book recently by my favorite author, Bbnaija. The title is Rising Strong. She taught me a crucial skill about how to rise from pain, from shame, from hurt. It's a 3-step process she calls reckoning, rumbling, and revolution. Sometimes your friends will be unreasonable. Sometimes they will be annoying. Sometimes they will be goddamn idiots. Sometimes your friends will irritate you so much you want to strangle them. Where's your inner child? Why can't you laugh when you want to laugh? Why can't you laugh when you want? Why can't you dance when you want to dance? Why can't you jump when you want to jump, clap when you want to clap? Why can't you sit the way you want to sit and be silly and be playful? If you're just hustling every day, never ever stopping to think, is there a better way for me to live this my life? You will wound yourself. Everybody had the image that you're this troublesome, problematic person.
Yeah, that's the narrative that was portrayed while I was in the house.
That was the narrative portrayed in the house. Because maybe brands are watching, maybe people that want to work with you are watching, and they're like, I hear that lady is problematic. Does it worry you?
Yeah. I would say this was the reason why I went for the reunion.
Right.
You get, because me going for the reunion, most definitely, sleeping dogs lying and we're just going to wake them up. But then I needed to let people see me, not for the narrative being portrayed by any platform or by anybody, but you see me for me.
Right.
And that's why I said the reunion, I would go for it. I would go through everything, the process, the pain, the joy, like whatever comes with it. Anybody says anything to me, anybody looks at me some way, does anything, even before we get into record, it's fine.
Right.
I'll do it.
You'll do it.
Because I know what my target is. My target is the people watching, viewing, not off of you guys.
That's powerful to share. But then the tension in that space, the anger, the rage, the bitterness, where's all of that coming from? For these people who are in a house for like months, they've gone on to their lives, they've gone on to their loved ones. Why is there so much anger still?
Well, it has a lot to do with them. I can't really say for them.
And how is it for you? So when you were in that space, like there was that big video I saw where two people were going at each other's faces. Somebody hit somebody, and then you were just... Like when at that moment, what are you you're not, is all of that negativity not coming to you? Are you not worried? Are you not?
Well, I'm more focused on when it's being aired, like what the viewers would see, what they would say, and not so encroaching in what's happening at the moment. It needs to happen.
Right.
Like I said, you guys need to be entertained.
Right. So you are very clear about what the purpose of this thing is, about what purpose of this show is, and what your own purpose in this show
exactly.
is.
And understanding the boat.
Right. Are you making the money?
Yeah.
Yeah? Are you doing the work you wanted to do? Are you going to the places you wanted to go to? Are you meeting the people you wanted to meet? Was Big Brother all you thought it was going to be for your life?
To an extent, yes. When it comes to the business part of things, yes, it was.
Right.
It was, and more.
And more.
Really.
So yes, it was completely worth it in terms of
that it was worth it.
Right. So which side wasn't it worth it for?
The narrative, I would say the narrative, and let me also say I understand. Okay. Because it's 21 housemates in the house. Obviously, you guys won't get to watch each of the housemates 100%. Like, you guys just get to see 10% of the activities. Where does the 90% go? But then people dwell on the 10%. And that's what happens with the narrative being, okay, I've met you, Tacha, and then you're different from what I did see in the house. Just all of that. I didn't know where I could find out coming up from the house. But the business part, I think it's more of, it has to do with you as a person, like how keen you are and how zealous.
Right. So it's your hard work. It's not really the perception that matters. What are you bringing?
No, it's not even really about the platform. It has so much to do with you as an individual. Are you ready to work? Are you ready to portray yourself post the BBN?
So you know when people put hashtag no bad vibes, I feel like you are determined. Like you've decided that in this my life, I'm not going to allow any bad vibes.
Yes.
Am I correct?
Stay happy. Life is short. 2019 has really proved that. And I think rather than everybody dwelling on the pandemic and all of the sad, tragic events, I think we should dwell on what it is teaching us. Life is short. If you have an issue, anybody, call the person, make peace. Like, love people, spread love and not hate. Because it's really short. It's really 1 minute you're saying this person, next minute
the person is gone.
That's the lesson I've learned so far from this thing.
Right. Tell me about the things, that's what I was going to ask. Tell me about the things that you hope to do in the future.
The business that we're in right now, you can't be so specific about anything, especially when it comes to work. Aside from representing brands and pushing your own brand as well. But I think I'm how do I put it? Really keen on the girl child. As a whole, right? I know I have a program under my foundation, Jackey Foundation.
What's it called? What foundation?
PEG. No, Jackey Foundation.
Jackey Foundation.
Yeah. Right. And there's a program under it, PEG, Part for Every Girl.
Right.
So I'm really keen on that. Just basically charity work.
Why does that? Where does that passion come from?
It comes from a stage of my life that I was in, right? And I know that there are a lot of people that's going through what I went through.
What stage is that?
Needing, like being in a place where you want something, you can't get it, right? You don't know where breakfast is going to come, like tomorrow's breakfast is going to come from. That kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm very, very passionate about charity. I just want to help people. I just want to help people. So this is a done deal. We're going to have a lot more other initiatives. So for now, we have PEG, Part for Every Girl. We have AAH, Action Against Hunger. We had to come up with that as a result of the pandemic, like go out, share food. Looking forward to like other initiatives.
So two things. First, what do you think makes this show so powerful?
The housemates. BBN is nothing without the housemates. So it's more of a give and take. You give me your platform, I give you a show.
I have so many people who want to be, so auditions are closed. If somebody had come to you and said, look, what do I do to ensure that I get into this house? What would they have said to them?
I would say just be you. I know I got a call from a friend and I said, just be you. Like, don't do anything too serious. Don't try to sound a certain type of way. It's not about your accent. Don't try to imitate anybody that was on the show. Because people watching would tell that this one is trying to be like Tacha. Do you get me? Like, just be you, really. Yeah. You don't know what the audience would love.
Right. So
it's just safe for you to play you.
Yourself. Because you don't know what people are looking for.
Yeah. And be careful while playing you, too.
Explain that. What does that mean?
Don't do too much.
After the break with Chude.
You don't wait for life. You go to meet life. It's not about how many chances you get. It's what you do with what you've got. Cup after cup. Morning after morning. Start strong. Finish strong. It all starts with a Nescafe.
I heard it in church.
Okay.
On Sunday. Yeah. By my pastor, like the general overseer, like, saying no leave, no transfer. I think it was on October 1st or before October 1st. And then for some reason, I thought that this is a popular phrase, so I came out and we were discussing something, an advert campaign in the office. Everybody at that Tacha, I'm like, Tacha uses it. They say, no, Tacha is the one that made it popular. I'm like, how is it possible that one person makes something so popular? Were you shocked to come out of the house and see how popular this had become?
Yes, I was shocked, actually.
Right.
Yes, I was. Because for me, while I was in the house, it was more of an extrinsic motivation for myself, like reassuring myself. So I didn't know it would be a thing for the viewers, like people watching me.
Right.
At that time, it was for me.
It was for you.
Yeah.
So that's why you are saying that it was being your true self that helped this thing go organically. Final question, but just before that, just a by the road question. Do you still have a Davido tattoo?
Oh my God.
What?
Let's keep laughing.
Let's keep laughing. Okay. Have you met David?
David, I've met David a couple of times even before I got into the house.
Or even before you got into the house. Okay, so let's keep laughing. I feel like people are going to be like, no, ask her why she's laughing. But I want to keep it moving. My producer is going to beat me for this, but I want to keep it, we'll just laugh it away, right? Okay, you've become something of an enigma. This is the thing. But people just look at you and be like, that's the Tacha, that's the Tacha, this Tacha. There's all of that. And you're 23. How does it feel to be such an object of admiration, fascination, attention at so young an age? And I'm asking that, and how do you cope with that? How do you handle it?
Well, how do I put it? I think a lot of this comes from social media. So it's easier because then I just have my phone and I see all of the very nice compliments about me and tweets. We're talking about offline. Like you said, the people backstage are saying, Tacha is in the car. So I don't get to hear it.
But you feel it. But you know that it's happened.
Yeah.
Yes. How does it make you feel?
It does make me feel great, and there's this other side of me that says, Tacha, you have to keep doing it. You're the it girl, but you have to keep doing it. People really look up to you. Right. And it also does make me happy that people are being influenced, like in a positive way. Right. Yes, looking at my story, I know I haven't really put it out there, everything. But I just want everybody out there to have it at the back of their heads that you have the power. The power is not vested in anybody or on anybody. It's vested on you, upon you. It's in you, it's inbuilt. I care about what is going on inside of me. I'm so sure about this. If I try to explain to you, you're not getting it. But me, I'm getting it then. That's it.
That's okay.
So I just want everybody out there watching at the moment that it has everything to do with you as a person and not anybody. If that person is not God, obviously, not anybody, even when you don't have everything scripted out yet. But go on.
Amazing.
It worked for me.
It worked for you?
Yeah.
It worked for you, yeah.
So when things are not going on exactly how you want them to go on, just trust in God.
Just trust in God. Just trust in God. Thank you, Tacha. This has
Thank
been
you so much,
an amazing conversation.
Chude.
Thank you. And I look forward to talking to you again and again. I think that you're going to be here for a while. You know,
oh, thank you.
Time. And I look forward to talking to you as the story progresses.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
When I am down and oh my soul so weak, when troubles come, my heart body beat, then I am still and wait here in the silence until you come and see the light.